first of all, what you would do, I've got to unplug it. Turn the amp. I'll turn this up. Scratch. Say okay. Blah 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 blah. We alter all this. So just start that on 0. Okay. So what you want to do, you want to be able to get that arm and balance it first of all. Okay. Oops. So that's too heavy.
So how you know like it's too heavy? It's going down.
Yeah. So you want it just balancing, just so it's just above the. See that? Just so it's not touching, but it's just balancing.
Yeah, it stays just above.
Yeah. So it's just, even though the record will be a little bit, will bring it up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
You know, so that's just say that's around about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, normally with the moving magnet cartridges, I mean, you can Google it up. You know, if you get a cartridge, just Google it up. Tracking force for Shure. You know.
Okay. For each cartridge, it's different.
Yeah, but normally it's between 18 and 1.8 and 1.6 grams.
Okay.
Normally for a moving magnet. Okay.
Yeah.
So then you get your scale, wherever I put it. Okay, but you have to start it off. Oh yeah, and you scale. See the red mark there?
Yeah.
So when it's balanced, you'll put that on 0.
Oh, when we finish.
When it's balanced. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then you know where it is. That's 0. That's balanced like that.
Okay.
So then you get your scale, and you'll put it on the. Say it's 1.8. So that's 1.8 there. If you times 0.75 by 2, you'll get the 1.8.
1.8.
Yeah.
Times 2. Yeah.
Yeah, times 2 because it says times 2. See times 2 there. You put your needle on there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just this is just rough. So to be 1, 2, 4, 6. And just try it there first, and you'll get pretty close. So that's probably just a little bit heavier than 1.8. You want it so it sits like that, so it's level. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to get down to detail, you will just have to
adjust the weight.
Just back it off a bit.
Yeah.
And you can see that's already a bit better already.
No, it's almost.
Yeah, it's pretty much where it needs to be. Okay, and then.
And that's all about the balancing?
So that's that part, okay?
Yeah.
So the other part...
And what's the scale called, like if I'm searching in eBay?
It's just, I just put...
10 tables?
Just the weight...
tracking force scale or...
Yeah, tracking force scale, yeah, you can put that in, it'll come up, yeah. Then the other bit, that's the other bit is... I've actually got a special record... which has just got it's an old record, and this guy here, I got this off eBay, but it makes sure that it's wired up correctly.
Okay.
And so you get both left when the left is playing and the right when the right is playing.
Yeah.
And make sure that you've got enough correct weight on your record.
Yeah.
And I'll play a little bit and
okay.
It'll just give you an idea. First of all, that's right. We have to check the. So there's a groove that there's a track there. You can see lines, but that's just from the needle, but there's nothing on there.
Okay.
Okay, so what needs to happen is when you put your, see now I can plug it in now. So when you put the needle on that smooth section,
Yeah.
You want it to stay there. Right?
Okay.
Look what happens.
It won't move. Should not move.
How it wants to move inwards,
Yeah.
right? So what you want to do
And
is,
it's getting.
you just adjust that. Normally, it's whatever the weight of the needle is. You put but it's not always. It's not always the case. See how it just stays there?
Oh yeah. No, it's not moving.
That means the tracking is good. In the groove, it won't go like this or like that. That means the needle is bang in the groove.
Yeah.
You don't want it going more this way or more that way in the groove. The groove is like that.
Yeah.
You got that? Yeah.
That's a good learning from you.
Just one moment.
I wasn't getting the best possible results out of my stereo, and now I know why, thanks to the experts in BBC Records. So to help you give your stereo a complete going-over, we put together on this disc a series of tests you can try out for yourself. And please remember, won't you, to have by you all the time the notes on the record sleeve, because that's very important. Right, first, let's check the play weight of your stylus. And of course you'll need the instructions on the sleeve for that. And note whether it moves towards the outside or towards the centre of the disc.
That's what the part that
If
we
the
did.
pickup moves towards the
Moves to
outside,
the outside or to the
Oh, that is
bias
getting
weight
part.
is too heavy.
the
If towards
anti-skating.
the
Yeah.
centre, it's too light.
Yeah.
Lift the stylus off and make the necessary adjustments until the stylus stays in place and doesn't skate in either direction. That means your bias is correctly adjusted.
They call it bias.
Oh, okay.
The bias. Like on tape decks, you
Yeah.
get the bias for the tape.
Yeah.
Oh, tracking error. That's the next part. So
Very noticeable. One method of making a quick check is to rest the stylus carefully on a hand mirror placed on the turntable, and the stylus should appear square. Now let's try that out. Here's Dennis Wilson playing Spring.
this is how it should sound like. There, and it should be level. Okay.
Oh, you mean the?
Yeah, the head
Head shell.
shell.
Now
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pickup
You've got to
settings
make
are
sure that
correct.
it's level.
We can test
That
the
won't be
depth of the
level.
Okay. So we need to make sure the head shell is
Yeah,
on
when you
level.
set up, set up the
First,
turntable
set your
so
tone
it's
controls to 0.
it's not too bad
The
in that
balance
way.
control to
Yeah,
7.
it should really be
Or if you have
lifted
two
up at the
Yeah,
back. But
both the head shell and the turntable
Don't
platter.
forget to
yeah,
switch off
first
any
set up the
extra controls
turntable so it's
like
level,
Xbox
basic.
Yes, the
Okay.
plinth should
Yeah,
be
the
on
plinth
level.
absolutely level. When you've put your
Don't adjust any
when
of
you
the
put
controls
your
I
head
just
shell
mentioned
on,
until a little later on.
make sure that the head shell, because there's a bit of movement in there, there's a
first job
bit of
we have to
adjustment.
do is
Put
to identify the
like a level on there.
connected
Yeah.
correctly.
Or he says you can put a
To do
mirror,
this, I'll identify
Put a
the
mirror
left and right hand
and
side.
I've never done it, but
with my
You
voice
put the
and
mirror
a
there and
useful
put the
tone.
head shell on there, and you can see whether it's straight
I'm
or
now
not.
speaking
I've
from
I've never
your
tried. I
left-hand
normally just
side,
get the little
and my voice
spirit,
should be
Yeah.
coming
chuck
from
it on
the
top,
left-hand
and twist
loudspeaker
it to
only,
where it needs to be.
which this
Okay.
tone
You all right? Because
Yeah.
everything else is level. That should be level as well.
will identify.
Okay.
And then do your weight and your
Now I
anti-skating.
move to the
Okay.
right-hand
Yeah.
speaker,
Yeah.
Sorry,
and my
I
voice
should
will be
have.
coming from your right-hand loudspeaker only.
Okay. Thank you.
This tone
Learned a lot
will
about
identify.
turntables.
See,
And now I should
it's
go
just
back
coming
to
on the
center.
right. He's testing, make sure
Oh,
that
the
you.
different
While I
channels.
keep on talking, adjust your balance control if I'm not centered.
Thank you very much.
This is the tone to identify.